Hello and welcome to Let's Get Digital, the game show for modern marketers. And speaking of modern marketers, with us today we have three very talented contestants. We are joined by Christoph Trappe, Chief Marketing Officer at Authentic Storytelling Project.
Hi there.
Hi. With us today we also have Andrea Hubbert, founder and principal at Hub & Company. And finally, we are also excited to have Palalas on the show, VP of Strategic Optimization at Secret Sauce Media.
Hey, guys.
And I am your host, Megan Crawford, Growth Marketing Specialist here at Sculpt. Before we jump right into things, a quick introduction to how things work on the show. There are 10 Let's Get Digital games to choose from, all marketing themed, of course. And at the top of every episode, we pick which one we'll be playing today by spinning this wheel. Meet your match. This is a matching game for marketers. I will show you a prompt and a series of possible counterparts, and it's up to you to pick the right pairing. And because this is Let's Get Digital, the game is played in 3 rounds, each one tackling a different theme. Here's how the rules work. Buzz in if you think you know the answer, and if you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, your opponents have the opportunity to buzz in and steal the point, but only once. If the game ends in a tie, we will go to a tiebreaker round to settle the scores. And that's it. Are we ready to play?
Yes.
All ready.
Awesome. Okay. Let's move into round 1. Round 1 is all about social media features. Here is your first prompt. Although Twitter started out as a microblogging site, sometimes just words are not enough to express your like or dislike for something. And while Facebook did it first, plenty of other social media channels, Twitter included, also found a way to include emoji-based reactions in some way. Which of these sets of reactions is available to use on Twitter? All right, that was Cross in first. Go ahead.
I'm going to go with C.
That is correct. It is C. 1 point for Cross. These are the emoji reactions that you can use in Twitter DMs. The other 2 options are for Facebook and the secure messaging app Signal. With the recent baffling addition of fleets to Twitter, nearly all of the major social media platforms now have some version of a stories feature. Which of these social channels allows users to swipe up in story ads, redirecting them to your landing page? That was Cross in first, followed quickly by Christoph. Cross, go ahead.
That would be Instagram.
That is correct. The answer is B. While LinkedIn and Twitter both have story features now, neither of them allow advertising on those platforms yet, although I'm sure that will change soon. This is what the Instagram homepage used to look like. But in September of 2020, the brand announced that they would be testing 3 potential new homepage layouts. They began rolling those out recently, and you might have even noticed the changes on your own account. Which of these navigation bars is one of the 3 new layouts Instagram is trialing? That was Christoph, followed by Andrea Hubbert. Sorry, go ahead, Christoph.
A.
That is not correct. Andrea, do you want to try and buzz in, or do you want to try and steal the point?
Yes. B.
That is correct. It is B. They added the shopping and the reels tab to the navigation bar. And moving right along to the next question. A pinned post is a great way to show off what potential followers are signing up for when they click that follow button. Whether you choose to showcase that funny video that got a ton of views or an informative product overview is up to you. Now, while it is a useful feature, it's not available on every platform. Which of these social media channels does not allow you to pin a post to your profile? That was cross buzzing in first. Go ahead.
TikTok.
That is correct. 1 point to cross. TikTok does not allow any pinned posts. Instagram just rolled that feature out this year. Not Instagram, sorry, LinkedIn rolled that feature out this year. Instagram also doesn't allow you to pin any posts. But yes, that is correct. It is TikTok. Okay, we are now moving into round 2. Round 2 is all about branding and logos. Here is your first prompt. A good brand slogan is quick and catchy, but the best brand slogans stick in our minds because they evoke strong, positive feelings, like this one, open happiness. Maybe a little bit on the nose, but memorable. Which of these brands does this slogan belong to? Andrea, go ahead.
I have no idea. Coca-Cola.
That's correct. You do have an idea. Yes, that's the Coke slogan. That's their. They rolled that out in 2009, but that is Coca-Cola. Open a Coke, open happiness. This show is not sponsored by Coca-Cola, but that is 1 point for Andrea. And moving along to the next question of round 2. This is the new logo for Mozilla's web browser, Firefox. What did the original logo for their web browser look like? Okay, we had cross buzz in first. Did you want to?
B.
Okay, that is not correct. Andrea, you buzzed in second.
C.
No, that is not correct either. The actual answer is A. So B is the Firefox logo, but it is not their original logo. A is their original logo from back when they were Mozilla Firebird. And then they got into a dispute and had to change the name because there was already a company called Firebird. C is actually the logo for Fjallraven, which is an outdoor gear and clothing company based in Sweden. But it is also a very cute fox. Yeah. So I can see why you thought that. Awesome. So we will move on to the next question. Meet Astro, the Salesforce mascot. While Astro is the main character you'll encounter in Salesforce promotional and educational materials, and is always hanging out at their annual user conference, Dreamforce, Salesforce does have other mascots. Which of these characters is also a Salesforce mascot? I'm so sorry, I did not clear the buzzers out. Give me 1 moment. Okay, now everybody buzz in. Andrea, that was you first.
B.
It is not B. Oh. Christoph, you buzzed in second. Do you want to give it a try?
A.
It is not A. It is C. This is Abigail, one of the mascots that populates Trailhead, Salesforce's learning platform and community. The little character A is Choco Cat, and he is a Sanrio character and hangs out with Hello Kitty. And B is a character called Retzko from a Netflix anime series about a little red panda who works as an accountant and sings death metal in her free time at a karaoke bar. So, yeah. Those are very cute characters, but neither of them work for Salesforce. All right, we're moving on to the next question and clearing out those buzzers. This is the new logo for Nextdoor, the app and online community for spying on and gossiping about your neighbors. Which of these is the old logo for the app? Andrea, that was you in first. Go ahead.
B.
That is correct. This is B. The first logo there is just the green lantern symbol turned on its side. And C is the logo for House, which is a directory site for home renovation and interior design projects. All of them, there are a lot of green logos that are for like house-related companies, though. It's very interesting. All right. That was the final question of round 2. So we are now moving into round 3. Round 3, the final round of the game, is all about products, services, and merch. Here's your first prompt. Creative Assistant is a tool that gets to know your brand, creates and resizes designs for you instantly, and helps you build better marketing and grow sales with the power of AI. Which of these brands offers Creative Assistant as one of their services? Christoph, that was you in first.
C.
It is not C. Cross, you buzzed in second. Do you want to give it a guess?
I was thinking C, but I'm going to go with B instead.
It is not B. It is, in fact, A. This is a Mailchimp service, part of their move toward becoming a kind of all-inclusive marketing tool for small businesses. It's actually a pretty nifty tool. You can like create ad creative in there, and it uses AI to help you find the right colors and text placement and all of that kind of stuff. All right. I feel like we've all been making a shift to online shopping recently for pretty understandable reasons. But if you've ever shopped at a local small business, and if you haven't, you should, this little device is probably familiar to you. Which of these logos belongs to the brand that sells this hardware? Andrea, that was you in first.
C.
That is correct. This is Square, and this is their Square Reader. It's pretty recognizable. Moving on to our next question of round 3. Best known for their creative suite, Adobe makes a lot of products for a lot of different markets. In fact, they make over 100 different software products. Which of these is an actual Adobe product? Andrea, that was you first.
Affinity. B.
That is not correct. Cross, you buzzed in second. Do you want to give it a guess?
I'm going to go with C, Procreate.
That is not correct either. It is actually Fresco. All of these are drawing apps. Fresco is Adobe's drawing app. Affinity is an app for iPad users, and Procreate is also another drawing app not affiliated with Adobe. Our video design intern made all of these fake logos to look nearly identical. So, all right. We are moving on to the last question of the final round. Here is your prompt. Collabs are nothing new in the marketing world, although sometimes brands bring us a collab so strange and unexpected that we're not sure what to do with it. In recent pandemic strangeness, Cole Haan announced these sneakers as part of a new collaboration. Which of these companies is responsible for this unlikely pairing? Cross, you buzzed in first.
If I'm correct, it's Slack.
You are correct. This was Slack. Inexplicably, they partnered with Cole Haan and made some sneakers. They're pretty expensive sneakers too. They're $270 a piece. All right. So that actually brought us to a tie. So Andrea and Cross, you are tied for first. So we're going to move to our tiebreaker question. All right. So this is for the win. While Facebook, the company, recently rebranded to visually encompass more of their growing family of apps, this is probably the color you think of when you think Facebook. Which of the following is the correct Facebook blue? Andrea, go ahead.
C.
That is correct. It is C. That is Facebook blue. And that is our game, everyone. Congratulations to our winner, Andrea. Yes, congratulations to our winner, Andrea. And thank you so much to Cross and Christoph for joining us today. I hope that everybody had a ton of fun like I did. Andrea, in addition to a week's worth of coffee on Sculpt, we will also be making a donation to the American Diabetes Association on your behalf.
Thank you. That's so kind. I'm actually a diabetic, so that's perfect. Thank you.
Well, we're really happy to do that. I'm glad that we can make a donation to a organization that means so much to you,
Yeah.
And hopefully help impact others' lives in a really meaningful way. So thank you for choosing that organization. And if our viewers are interested in following or connecting with any of you, where can they find you online?
So I'm at Andrea Said It on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere.
Awesome.
Feel free to connect authenticstorytelling.net or see Trappe on Twitter. It would be fantastic.
Perfect.
You can find me on basically any social media network at @CrossPalalas.
Nice. We love consistent branding, everyone. All right. Well, for all of our viewers, new episodes go up every other Monday. So we will see all of you next time on Let's Get Digital, the game show for modern marketers.